Alright, I don't know if TikTok gonna let me post this or what, but listen. I literally almost broke down in tears not too long ago. My car's been in the shop since Thursday. Prior to this, my car was in the shop for 2 months because I was involved in a hit and run. Someone hit my vehicle and ran off in their car. But they left their bumper in the license plate, so it's fine. Police found them, everything's good, whatever. Finally get my settlement from insurance for the accident. Then my car starts messing up. So it sounds like my tire about to fly off, but it sounds like something's dragging at the same time. Thinking maybe my tires flat, something. Put air in all 4 of my tires. All of them. I ain't getting no free air. I paid for that air. It got worse. So my mom was like, take it to the place that fixed your car before for the collision, for the hit and run. I'm like, okay. Next morning, me and my fiance take it to the auto body shop. They tell us that they can't tell if it's from the collision or wear and tear unless they take it and look at it, and that was gonna cost us a lot of money out of pocket if it was not from the collision. If they couldn't prove that it was from the collision, which they may have just said it wasn't from the collision because they wanted their money from me. I don't know. But I go to the other body shops. They're giving me like a wild estimate, a lot of money, whatever. So we end up going back to the body shop that's right next to the body shop that had my car when it was in the hit and run, right? They had my car Thursday. Today's Monday. They didn't look at it until today on Monday. I cried to my grandma for about 20 minutes this morning while I was walking my dog. 20 minutes. I cried to her about missing her and loving her and wishing she was here. Cried to her about my car and like how much money I was going to have to pay if it was the wheel bearing that was messed up like everybody thought. I kid you not, 10 minutes or less later, the auto body shop calls me. That's my car. They say, oh, we looked at your car. It wasn't a wheel bearing. Your lug nuts were loose. We just tightened them for you. I'm like, oh. Because I'm thinking it's the wheel bearing. I'm thinking it's something major. Since I was in a collision, I thought maybe that the other body shop just didn't fix something internally. No. They just forgot to, tighten the lug nuts. That's all. And I'm like, okay, so what's the estimate for that? For you just tighten the lug nuts? She said $32. It was going to cost me $500 to get that wheel bearing fixed if it was a wheel bearing. Everyone thought it was the wheel bearing. All the mechanics thought that. I talked to my grandma for 20 minutes. Cried to my grandma for 20 minutes. Within 10 minutes, 500 went to 32. You cannot tell me that wasn't my grandma. You can't tell me that. I would never believe that it was not her. You cannot tell me that it wasn't her. You cannot tell me that my grandma doesn't love me unconditionally and never, you can never tell me that. My grandma has loved me unconditionally since birth, but she's loving me unconditionally through her death, through heaven, sending me blessings through heaven. And there's people that literally are living and breathing that won't even speak to me because how they wrong me. But my grandmother is blessing me from heaven, sending me blessings from heaven because she knew I was hurting. She knew I was struggling. She knew I needed her help, and she fixed it for me. How could someone love you so much from heaven, but people on this earth hate you, won't talk to you because of something they did to you, and they're too proud to apologize to you? But my grandma, she always been there for me, and she still is. She's still showing me that she loves me. She's still showing me that she's here for me, no matter what. But there's people right down the street that can't talk to me because they too prideful about what they did to me or how they treated me. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But I love my grandma to death. I still love her to death. Past death. I should say past death. And it's just ridiculous. People that sit in your face And it's right 2 seconds from you, can't even talk to you. But your dead grandma can send you blessings and love. Crazy.